Thanks to EA for providing me a free code for The Sims 4 Lovestruck. My opinions are my own. Hey folks, how's it going? This is Seagull here, back with another video on The Sims 4 Lovestruck. After having been on vacation when the pack first came out, as well as running into some tech issues and getting a new computer that's a lot better than what I had before, and setting all that up, I'm finally ready to do my review on all the new Create a Sim items in this Lovestruck expansion pack. While Create a Sim ran just fine on my old computer, here's just a quick example of the park and Mariposa Plaza that really lagged on my old computer. You saw it in my World Showcase video, but here it is so smooth still, so it's really great to be able to play The Sims 4 with much better performance and be able to just play games in general on max settings. Anyways, let's get started with Create a Sim. So we're gonna go through the new traits, aspirations, and turn-ons and turn-offs before we get into all the clothing, hair, and that stuff. So the two new aspirations are both, of course, under the love category. There is Romantic Explorer, where they want to explore all that romance has to offer, and Paragon Partner, where the sim wants to have successful relationships with 2 or more sims. The reward trait for Romantic Explorer is Seasoned Romantic, where they find their romantic relationships with other sims growing faster. They also get over embarrassment faster since they know that you don't need to be embarrassed when it comes to love. There's 3 tiers to this aspiration, starting with Spark of Love, Expanding Boundaries, and then a more connoisseur, with endgame goals like reaching level 7 romance skill and performing 25 romantic gestures with a partner sim. Then for Paragon Partner, its reward trait is Affection Aficionado, where Affection Aficionado sims have slower romantic satisfaction loss in relationships with other sims. Surprisingly, this aspiration has only 1 tier, but it has Discuss Romantic Boundaries, have 2 or more partners, have 2 or more very satisfied relationships, and go on 3 dates with a partner sim. It looks quite easy to me, to be honest. Moving on to the new traits, we have 2 of them this time around. So there's Romantically Reserved, where the sim will need to form emotional connections first before they're able to do the usual romantic socials. So it is a little similar to Unflirty, but it is interesting that they have this additional barrier before being able to romance. There's one noteworthy new interaction, Discuss Dating Standards, where it can have a positive or negative outcome. So in my case here, it ended up being negative, so despite Iris's attempt to explain her approach to love, it seems Zach has not fully grasped her perspective. Both sims are left feeling uncertain about their romantic path forward. You can also see many of the existing romantic interactions in the game are there, but have a different icon with totally different names. So yeah, it's a cute little touch. And I wasn't able to do many of these until they were at friendship level 40. The other new trait is Love Bug, which is pretty much the opposite. So sims with this trait fall in love more easily, and they also are able to propose sooner than normal. And they also do that heart hands animation occasionally while in live mode. So not really much to this trait from what I've seen. Now for the turn-ons and turn-offs. So you do have to click on the magnet icon beside the likes and dislikes. And if you've played The Sims 2 Nightlife, you already have a rough idea of what you're getting into here, where they determine how sims are attracted to each other. So we have this way of life category that has all these different things, like performer, self-employed, sense of humor, whether they're broke or wealthy or even taken. And then with characteristics, it kind of reminds you a little bit of social compatibility with growing together. Some of the titles are even the same, like high energy and homebody and nature enthusiast. And they actually do note the pack compatibility with some traits from some other DLCs. Romance styles are a little different because this is centering around romantic satisfaction, so if your sim is turned off by gift giving, then the romantic satisfaction in the relationship will go down, but If they like woohoo, then that'll mean their romantic satisfaction will go up. There's also hair color, outfit color, and fashion, and all those are pretty self-explanatory. Overall, I'm glad to see that this came back. I thought growing together was going to replace that with social compatibility, but nope, we can use them both. Now let's move on to the hair, clothing, and accessories, starting with the women. So this hairstyle, this first one is really cute with the clip on the back. And then there's two different variations of this hairstyle that have sort of like a different style shaved into them. I especially love this second one with the heart. Definitely makes sense for this romance-themed expansion pack. Then we have this side swept hair, which we saw a lot in the trailers. I think that's a really nice one for sure. And then this bun is super cute. This might be one of my favorite bun hairstyles we have in the game right now. And then we have an ombre version of that side swept hairstyle where it's like, yeah, the shaved part has a different color. So that's an interesting style. This updo is really fancy and just overall very classy. I like it. I just don't know why the ombre one shows first in the catalog and then the other one is lower. But then we have this hairstyle that reminds me so much of actually a few different ones. One we got in Romantic Garden, one in My Wedding Stories, and one in Outdoor Treat. This one is really cute. I love the different clips in the hair. We have this really short bob. Again, really cute. I think the hairstyles, yeah, they are pretty cute in this pack. So there's the non-ombre variant of the fancy updo. And last but not least, we have this medium length hairstyle with some baby hairs in the front that also looks really good too. For hats, we just have this one hat that is meant to go with the sexy park ranger outfit. So yeah, it comes in a decent amount of swatches. And then for the accessories, we have a few new earrings. So yeah, that's cool with the broken hearts, and then it's like half is on each side. This butterfly earring, I was like, whoa, that's so cute when I first looked at it. Comes in a lot of swatches too. The rainbow one is a nice touch. And then a similar styled one, except for a heart. And then we have a mask that kind of reminds me a little bit of what we had already with the Secret Society and Discovery University. But also the heart at the top in the middle reminds me so much of Kingdom Hearts. Is that just me? It bears a striking resemblance in my opinion. But then we also have a sleeping mask. I wish this had been a functional gameplay item instead, so the Sims would take them off after they get out of bed instead of continuing to walk around with it on. That's like the same issue I had with that one in the Sims 3 Master Suite stuff. Then we have 3 necklaces, which I think all look pretty good with a decent amount of swatches. Yeah, that one is a bit more like on the fancy side. And this one is really cute. The bear holding a heart in the middle. So I think I'm going to use a decent amount of this jewelry for sure. The makeup, I think, is the one aspect of the Create a Sim catalog I don't like too much in this pack. Especially the lipstick is too shiny for my liking and looked really bad on my Black Sim by default. Thank goodness we got those makeup sliders quite a while back, so I was able to make that look a lot better. I do like the crying makeup because it does add a little bit more for machinima makers and storytellers. And we do have a face highlighter, which is interesting. We haven't had any of those since that one update for the 21st anniversary of The Sims. And the eyelashes, well, yeah, I guess they're a little bit better than the ones in the base game, but in the end, I think I'm still going to mostly use the 3D ones that Kajiko made. But for people who cannot or don't want to use custom content, it's still much better than what we were stuck with before. For the clothes, we got a lot actually. Maybe part of that is just because I'm so used to getting kits all the time, which have way less, but there's a lot of variety here, and I think I'm going to use quite a bit of the catalog for tops and bottoms and outfits. There's, like, of course, some more skimpier clothing, but then there are some jackets, and there's also some really funny costumes for role-playing in the bedroom, or in the park. If you're in the pre-made park, there's a costume chest there. But yeah, there's some really nice sweaters too, with some interesting graphics on them. I love this crossover sweater. I'm sure I'll use that quite a bit. I love the cutout on the back of that top there. And there we go, we got a graphic t-shirt. The skeletons in love on the back. The colors and detailing on this top is just beautiful. I love that. This, I think, might be my favorite top. I'll try not to overuse that, but that'll be good for hot weather wear too. We have fishnet with a tube top underneath and this sweater with a see-through texture. This jacket, the texture looks off to me, like it's just really flat. And then this tank top with the opening around the belly button, that's cute. And then this shirt, I don't know if I'll really use it. And then we have this, which I think is meant to be part of a costume with different graphics on that. And then we have this longer sweater with some plaid patterns. This is really cute. I love the lace underneath. And then we have another longer sweater. I guess it's okay. I don't know if I'll use that often. Same with that top, but I guess that's more party wear. And then there is one top you have to unlock for the new career. For bottoms, we have a pair of briefs here. I love the one with the peach on it. Then we have some ripped jeans, a pair of shorts with some colorful details on them. And then we have another pair of jeans. These I really like with the openings there. And the last one is very colorful. And then we just have some regular pants there. And a pair of shorts that goes with one of the tops we saw earlier. And then we have this skirt. Love the openings on the side. And it's a very colorful pants here, though there are some plain swatches too. And some more jeans. There sure are a lot of jeans in this pack, though one of them actually matched with that top that I put on, and same with those short shorts too. Oh, okay, I actually did the shoes before the full body outfits, but we have a new pair of boots, 2 pairs of heels, which is good because I definitely need more heels, pair of loafers, and also running shoes. And I love how that pair of heels that we just saw have hearts on the back. It's a really cute little detail. And I love the detailing on the sneakers as well. I didn't notice them at first, so I think I'll use those quite a bit, especially for athletic wear. For full body outfits, now we got this sort of like sexy version of the Kiss the Cook outfit, and then this nice pair of lingerie, and then we also have this sort of just like a sleepwear outfit. And then we have a very fruity costume, and there's the sexy park ranger, the maid, the eggplants. Yep, they went there. There's the sexy firefighter outfit. This dress, I love the heart-shaped cutout and the hearts on the straps too. And then we have just this sparkly outfit here and the catfish. So you can literally catfish other Sims with that. And then we have this really nice long dress. And then we have a shorter dress here with double straps on each side. Ooh, the ombre colors on that are really nice. And we got some nice detailing on that outfit. And we got this sort of like pantsuit with an interesting cutout for the top. And then this Cupid costume, that's really cute. And then this like sparkly wrestler costume. And then sort of this fishnet costume. And then this sort of like kind of reminds me of cottage living with that dress. So that's really cute. And I love the see-through texture there. And just like another dress. And a few unlockable outfits, including the ring bear costume with some funny flavor text. I appreciate that little detail. Reminds me of sort of like the classic Maxis humor. For body accessories, we have a couple pairs of rings. There's one where it has it available on both hands, and the other one is only available on the left for some reason. There's also a special ring that we can unlock from completing the ring bear quest. There's a pair of stockings, there's some fishnet bottoms there too, and a new pair of nails with highlights on the tips. There are some new tattoos in this pack as well. So we have a hand tattoo of a rose, so that is really pretty. And then for the upper arm, we have some names crossed off, so that's interesting. I guess just meant to represent like, oh, they've been in a bunch of relationships before. And then we have this really nice back tattoo with flowers and butterflies. And then towards the bottom, we have a neck tattoo with a rose, so that is quite nice as well. We'll speed through quite a bit of the men's catalog since most of it is what we already saw, but that hairstyle is different, and yeah, that's pretty nice. I think that is one I'll use a fair amount. This one is also new, and it comes in both natural and ombre variants. So then we'll just, there we go. There's the ombre one. I think that looks quite nice too. So I think the hair they did a pretty good job on for the most part. But there is one new thing. There's a new beard under facial hair. So that is cool. It's not really too often that we get new facial hair. They have the same park ranger hat that we already saw. And then for the accessories, we have the 2 masks and 1 of the necklaces. And makeup is pretty much the same selection, minus the lipstick. Yep, crying makeup and eyelashes still included. Now for the clothes, once again, most of the stuff is the same as what we already saw, but there are some different ones, like these chains. Nothing but chains. Interesting, but yeah, it is good though that a lot of the same choices are available on both the masculine and feminine frames, that there is more unity there, but as always, the feminine frame gets more stuff. But that's been a thing for as long as I can remember. Oh yeah, there's a fishnet top there. So the same tops that we saw before. And yeah, pretty much from here's almost all the same, except for a few tops. Well, I think it's just 2 of them that kind of remind me a little bit of the Chip the Dancer NPC who could come out of the birthday cakes in the Sims 1. But, yeah, other than that, not really too much to write home about. Oh, yeah, there's a sports jersey, too. For the bottoms, as well as the shoes, it's once again pretty much the same catalog, though. For the bottoms, there are a couple of underwear pieces we did already see. So, I guess then I'll just take this opportunity to wrap up my overall thoughts on Create a Sim and Lovestruck, and I'd say it's the best Create a Sim out of many of the recent packs that we've gotten, I think. There's just a lot of stuff that I think is pretty usable for a variety of different situations. But then we have the costumes, which gives a little bit of a change up compared to what we typically get. And for the traits, yeah, Romantically Reserved's a little bit better than I thought. Lovebug's just kind of there. The Aspirations, I don't really have much to say usually. They just kind of feel like glorified tutorials. But the turn-ons and turn-offs, that's really cool and is going to extend my already long times in Create a Sim. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on Lovestruck's Create a Sim catalog in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!